Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you and viewers from our live stream. Welcome to the Singapore Energy Grand Challenge Youth Category Awards Ceremony 2020. I am Tze Ting, your MC for today, and we are very pleased to be joined by our guest of honor, Ms. Loh Yen Ling, Minister of State, Ministry of Trade and Industry, and Ministry of Culture, Community and Youth this afternoon. The inaugural Singapore Energy Grand Challenge for Youth was launched back in March 2020 in partnership with Microsoft, IMDA, and Singapore Polytechnic to create excitement amongst students and educators about our energy story. The theme for this year is, how would your energy efficient school or neighborhood in Singapore look like in 2050? We are very pleased to announce that this year we received 92 submissions across nearly 30 secondary schools. And through this challenge, we hope that our youths have gained a stronger appreciation of our energy story and, more importantly, stretched their imagination to co-create Singapore's energy future. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to invite on screen Ms. Loh Yen Ling, Minister of State, Ministry of Trade and Industry, and Ministry of Culture, Community and Youth to present the awards. Ms. Loh, please. And first up, the award for second runner-up goes to Team Lightning Prodigies from St. Hilda's Secondary School. Congratulations, Team Lightning Prodigies. So may I invite the team to take a photo with Ms. Loh. All right, so everyone, please smile at the camera and hold your smile. So listen to my cue. In 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, and then one more photo. We'll take a second photo. So this time around, listen to my cue. In 3, 2, 1, say cheese. Thank you, Ms. Loh, and once again, congratulations to Team Lightning Prodigies. And moving on, next, the award for first runner-up goes to Team Physics Society from Bedok Green Secondary School. Congratulations, Team Physics Society. May I also invite the team to take a photo with Ms. Loh. So everyone, please smile at the camera and hold your smile. Listen to my cue. In 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, so this time around, second photo, do a thumbs up. So in 3, 2, 1, thumbs up and smile. Okay, thank you, Ms. Loh, and congratulations once again to Team Physics Society. Finally, out of close to 100 submissions this year, this team's Minecraft world consists of innovative ideas such as deploying public buses powered by solar and hydrogen and capturing carbon dioxide released during incineration. The champion for the inaugural Singapore Energy Grand Challenge Youth category goes to Team Future Ray of Raffles Girls Secondary School. Congratulations, Team Future Ray. May I invite Ms. Loh to present the challenge trophy to the champion team, please. Ms. Loh, please raise the trophy in front of the camera. And Team Future Ray, we will take a photo together with Ms. Loh. So on my cue, in 3, 2, 1, please smile. All right, we'll take one more photo this time around. The students, you can do a thumbs up. Okay, listen to my cue. In 3, 2, 1, smile. Thank you, Ms. Loh. And congratulations once again to Team Future Ray. We hope that your team will continue to pursue various ideas and continue to make a difference to Singapore's energy future. So now we would like to invite the students from Team Future Ray to give a presentation and share their journey in SEGC Youth. Team Future Ray, please.
Okay, so I'll be starting. Good afternoon, everyone. We are Hai-In, Anna, and Hilary from Team Future. Today, we'll be sharing with you of our Singapore Energy Grand Challenge journey, along with what we have learned along the way. In this first segment, let us journey through the year 2050 through the eyes of the student, Bob. Welcome to Singapore. The year is 2050. Your journey to a sustainable, energy-efficient, yet cost-friendly Singapore begins here. Take a solar-powered hydrogen hybrid bus to school. This bus relies on both hydrogen and sunlight for power, providing an environmentally friendly transport. On the highway, vehicles drive over pressure tiles, which generate electricity from the high kinetic energy transferred to them by vehicles. This electricity is stored in the energy storage systems under the highway to power street lamps in the evening. With the heavy foot traffic at the entrance, our school utilizes pressure tiles just like those on the highway. Electricity generated powers lights and fans in the school compound. But to ensure energy security so our lights don't go out suddenly, we tap on regional power grids. Here is a selection of the regional power grid, which transports electricity from neighboring countries to Singapore. When we use regional power grids, we can tap on cheaper energy and green technologies abroad. In school, just like all other buildings, there are chutes for food waste. Several central incineration centers are scattered across the island. There, food waste is incinerated to release thermal energy to produce steam, powering steam turbines that produce electricity. Carbon dioxide released during incineration is collected to produce environmentally friendly concrete for buildings. Artificial intelligence is used to detect and minimize energy wastage. All buildings have advanced smart meters installed. It tracks the amount of energy used and produced by the building to ensure that it can be more self-reliant. Since Singapore cannot harness hydroelectricity conventionally, we use water turbines and pipes transporting clean water, harnessing the potential energy of the water flowing from the rooftop to lower floors. Energy produced will power the building so that it is self-sustaining. It's been a long day. Why not cycle through the city? Street lamps made of self-sustaining solar cells release the solar energy absorbed during the day to illuminate the night. Ahead, you see the liquid natural gas energy plant. Natural gas is a critical source of energy and will continue to be part of our energy story while we explore greener technologies. Combined cycle gas turbines are hard at work to produce more electricity. But why can't we rely on natural gas forever? This energy is non-renewable, so when it runs out, Singapore will be plunged into darkness. So if we can ensure energy security, environmental sustainability and price competitiveness, we can make our city shine again. It's our energy story, ours to create. What innovations will tomorrow bring, fellow Singaporeans? Now, we'll be taking you through our SEGC journey.
Our SEGC journey was challenging yet rewarding. Prior to joining the challenge, none of us had played Minecraft before, and we were also rather unfamiliar with coding, so we had to build everything manually. And so, Hai-In and I toiled in front of the computer screen, engaging in free labor, while Hilary pressed 3 buttons and built towers with code. Despite the hard work in building our energy world from scratch, it was worthwhile. Our first world was minuscule, with buildings only 5 blocks tall. However, after a lot of hard work, our buildings finally looked big enough in our semi-final video. Our proudest moment came when we watched our semi-final video, because we had never thought that we could create such a realistic story of Singapore in 2050.
After taking part in the challenge, we learned that there is no one silver bullet which would solve complex issues. One idea alone cannot possibly meet all aspects of the energy trilemma. Natural gas is a critical and reliable source of energy. It is the cleanest fossil fuel. Its price is relatively constant, and this ensures affordability too. This makes natural gas appear to fulfill all aspects of the energy trilemma. However, natural gas may be unable to fulfill the energy trilemma in the long term. As mentioned above, natural gas is still a fossil fuel, which is non-renewable. It will run out eventually, and hence we cannot be overly reliant on it. As such, we can see that although natural gas appears to be a good solution now, it cannot sustain Singapore forever.
That said, having many solutions that do not work in Singapore's context is as good as having no solution. We view the solution as a concept, or a mindset which is solving problems by building upon existing infrastructure, or turning problems into opportunities to come up with new ways of generating energy. We aimed to take into account Singapore's strengths and weaknesses to turn weaknesses into strengths. For example, food waste is a big problem in Singapore. Furthermore, producing and importing food uses large amounts of energy. In response to this, we thought of food waste incineration centers. Here, food waste collected from special chutes in each building is incinerated as fuel to run steam turbines which generate electricity. By leveraging on the food waste problem, we can use food waste to generate electricity, reducing our energy wastage.
We also learned that we do not necessarily have to work in the clean energy industry to contribute to a more sustainable energy future. Anyone can play a part in their daily life. Often, we think about skills as the abilities to perform a task, but a skill can be the ability to learn, adapt, and ideate. Through this competition, we truly understood the importance of drawing connections between knowledge learned and daily life. We found out about carbon capture in concrete during a science lesson on the carbon cycle. We wondered how it could be applied in our energy world, and hence we did some research and decided to use it as such. Collected carbon dioxide is locked permanently in concrete because it reacts with the concrete to become a mineral. This concrete requires less cement. Using what we learned about the carbon cycle, we could find a way to decrease the construction industry's carbon footprint. Credits to Carbon Cure, which innovated this special concrete, and Miss Neo, our science teacher, for opening our minds to science and its real-world applications.
But while we look to other countries for energy solutions, it's also important to look back and take stock of our progress. We can search for innovations back home too. For example, our self-sustaining solar street lamps built on the 2019 Singaporean discovery of special solar cells. These cells absorb solar energy in the day, and this energy is then released at night. Thus, these street lamps are almost completely self-sufficient. They have been shown to be nearly 10% more efficient than regular solar panels. We were amazed by our homegrown discoveries, and we wonder what else we'll find.
As we strive to make Singapore a better place for all, we will always remember, it's our energy story, ours to create. We have come to the end of our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Future Ray, for the presentation. We are very impressed with the creativity shown in building your energy-efficient world in Minecraft. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to once again invite Moslo on screen to give her closing remarks for the inaugural Singapore Energy Grand Challenge 2020. Moslo, please.
Thank you, Tzu Qin. Thank you for being the MC of this session. It's a really unique presentation award ceremony. And I want to thank the three girls from RGS, Anna, Hilary, and Haiyun. It's a really interesting and also a very insightful Minecraft energy story. And I must tell you, my two boys are about your same age. They are 15 and 13 years old. They are master in Minecraft, and I should actually throw out the challenge to them. And your story have excited me so much, I will bring it back and show it to them. On this note, I want to once again extend my heartiest congratulations to Team Future Ray, comprising of Haiyun, Hilary, and Anna. At the same time, also the team from Bedok Green Secondary School. Give a wave when I say your name, okay? Ashraf, where are you? I can see you on screen, yes. And San Yan and Shi En and also Kobe, right, seated together. And the team from Lightning Prodigies from St. Hilda's Secondary School. Nor, Sarah, you're actually at home, I understand. And the three boys are in school, I can see. We have Kang Rui, we have Ernest, and also Roger. Can we see you wave? Congratulations. Very, very proud of the three teams, right? And without taking any credit away from anyone, really, later I will share with you my thoughts. Really, everyone is a winner. All your ideas are really innovative. And again, on behalf of Ministry of Trade and Industry and also EMA, I want to thank you. I know you're busy with schoolwork. Some of you are having your own levels. Yet you took time to participate in this challenge. And this is really very relevant, not just to you, but to the future of Singapore. The SEGC Youth was launched this year to excite, inspire, and encourage youth like yourself to co-create and also build the energy future that you envision for Singapore in year 2050. Now, when we think about year 2050, boys and girls, you always think like a Mission Impossible type of movie, but actually it's very, very near. It's happening in only 30 years' time, and you're still very, very young in 2050. Okay, let me try. Done. Right, and we have challenged our participants, including yourself, like Zi Qin has mentioned. We have 92 participants, including the three teams today, to design energy-efficient schools, as you can see from the Minecraft stories that Anna, Hilary, and Hai Yun has presented to us, to design energy-efficient schools and also neighborhoods by finding innovative solutions to overcome our constraints and address challenges and that's presented by climate change. And all of you, we are very, very proud of you because all of you rose to the challenge and demonstrated your creativity. If time permit, I really wanted to see the videos of the three teams, but today I know I stand between you and lunch, and some of you are still at school. We received 92 entries, and this includes many ideas that will help us to achieve a cleaner, more affordable, and reliable energy future for Singapore. I repeat again, cleaner, affordable, and reliable. Why do I repeat? Because CAR actually is quite antithesis. It means CAR is car. But actually the focus here is cleaner, more affordable, and reliable. In fact, actually the trilemma that the girls from RGS mentioned. Now, we went through multiple rounds of shortlisting. My hardworking colleague from EMA and MTI, they had the difficult task of going through the shortlisting. And every team have a lot of insightful ideas to pick out the top three entries. I must say that the top three entries that we see, the participants today, your ideas really came up very differentiating and also very creative and also very future ready. Allow me to say a little bit about each and every one of your idea because I did some reading up on what you all have submitted. And you have heard from the girls from Raffles Girls' School, Team Future Ray. You clinched the championship, and may I show you the trophy again? This will be handed over to your teachers very, very shortly, right? Very lovely trophy that belongs to you and your school. You clinched the championship for your holistic presentation and innovative ideas for Singapore in year 2050. Don't be surprised, girls. Maybe some of the ideas that you showed us really may come to fruition. Anna spoke about ideation, and from ideation to fruition, take many steps, but if you have the will, there's a way to translate it into action. All right, such as the ideas that you have spoke about earlier, and I could recap, such as envisioning an environmentally friendly public houses, public buses in the future powered by both solar and hydrogen. Special mention also goes to the second place, the first runner-up, Physics Society. I believe the team from Bedok Green Secondary School for your very impressive Minecraft world incorporating various energy efficient features such as the thermoelectric generators in your school to convert heat flows to electricity for self-consumption. Actually, when I was reading this, right, converting heat flows to electricity, this I realize why you're called Physics Society, because it makes physics come alive, right? Really makes it comes alive. In fact, it reminds me of some superhero stories where the superhero will do something and then convert the heat flows into electricity. Also, special mention goes to the second runner-up, the team from St. Hilda's Secondary School. You call yourself Lightning Prodigies for your very thorough consideration of balancing the trade-off in the energy trilemma that was mentioned also by the girls in Rifles Girls School. First, how to be environmentally friendly, affordable, and also reliable. And I know that the team accounted for potential weather changes in 2050 and highlighted the importance of pairing renewables with energy storage systems to ensure energy security in addition to environmental sustainability. Now, boys and girls, thank you for submitting all these ideas. Do not be surprised over the next 30 years, even as we inch towards 2050, some of these ideas may come into fruition. And let me share a little bit about the energy story. Okay, last year, Ministry of Trade and Industry, we announced the energy story, which sets out how Singapore's energy sector has evolved over the past 50 years. I know 50 years ago, right? Yeah, you have to ask your mommy and daddy. But very importantly, the energy story did not just look back. It also talks about how we should work towards a future where energy is reliable and produced and consumed in a very efficient manner. And what do I mean by this? This includes 4 switches. You're all very bright, yeah? I hope if you cannot remember what we say, at least remember the 4 switches I'm going to talk about. Natural gas, solar power, regional power grids, and emerging low carbon alternatives. And underpinning all this are enhancements in energy efficiency and also working with our partners to co-create our energy story. And our partners actually includes youth and students like yourself. So improving energy efficiency is really an ongoing effort, not something that EMA can do alone. Actually, I feel that every one of us in Singapore has a part to play. And when it comes to energy efficiency, the story is actually quite the same with environmental sustainability, because I feel that in each and every one of you, our youth and our students, you are the future leader of Singapore. And I know that you are very, very persuasive ambassador at home. And I know when you say something and advocate something to your parents, your grandparents, they will listen. For example, individuals like ourselves, household and companies, I think we must all play a part. Ideas such as installing LED lights, and also occupancy sensors in classroom, thermal insulation in buildings to reduce the use of air conditioning, and even the use of cool paint on rooftop. Actually, all this can decrease the heat absorption, which then can help us to improve energy efficiency. I know many of you are very passionate about environmental sustainability, myself included. I'm reaching out because I want to show you this glass bottle. And for the past 5 years, I have not used any plastic bottles. I've been using 4 glass bottles a day for my water consumption. And I think this is one way I hope I can contribute for a greener earth, a greener Singapore. And when I say this, I say this because I feel that energy efficiency is just as important as environmental sustainability. So even as we try to use metal straws, etc., actually, if all of us could set our aircon at 25 degrees, or better still, have the willpower to say, forgo aircon for one night. Actually, this is really good for the earth and also can save a lot of energy. Now, I also want to use this occasion to cite Physics Society. You suggested the use of smart meters to better monitor energy consumption patterns and optimize energy usage. I want to assure you, Physics Society, the team from Bedok Green Secondary School, this is indeed a step in the right direction, as we are already slowly but surely starting to roll out smart meters to all households in Singapore. Why? Because when there is a meter, it allows us to measure how much we use, allows us to compare. You know, we Singaporeans like to compare, right? We can compare our consumption vis-a-vis our neighbors, etc. And hopefully that will shape the right behavior towards reducing energy consumption. And apart from enhancing energy efficiency, many of the teams also suggested covering the buildings and surfaces with solar panel. And I want to thank you for the suggestion, because this is indeed a good idea. and various government agencies are exploring how we can expand the deployment of solar panels. But having said that, we must also bear in mind that there are many competing use of land and also space, even on rooftop space. I give you an example. We have deployed solar panel onto our reservoir. Yeah. So this will allow us, right, to really capture a lot of solar energy. But at the same time, we also hear feedback, in fact, grouses from some users who say, oh, you know, I used to jog around the reservoir and I can enjoy the beautiful waters and now it's all covered up. So even as we are advocating for certain things, we must also bear in mind there are competing use of the space as well. And this is why, apart from solar, we are also exploring other low carbon alternatives. For example, Team Future Ray mentioned capturing carbon dioxide, they mentioned earlier, released during incineration to be used as an energy source. So as part of our energy story, EMA is indeed exploring carbon capture, storage and utilization with the industry and research community to assess feasibility and in so doing, bring down the costs. So thank you to Team Future Ray. And as the goals from Team Future Ray mentioned earlier, we in Singapore, we need to keep our feet on the ground, but at the same time, our heads in the clouds as we continuously work towards new solutions to address challenges that is brought about by climate change. And I heard Anna mention this earlier. Ideas are good, but ideas are only as good as if they can be implemented. And we can certainly do so together, not just relying on the government agency, but doing it hand in hand together in partnership with industries and with yourself, youth and students, to actualize our vision towards an energy efficient Singapore in year 2050 and beyond. Now, I keep coming back to the message of youth and students because it's really important that we get more of your friends and peers on board and start taking small steps towards energy efficiency. Now, on this note, I want to congratulate you again and also encourage each and every one of you. Each and every one of you are a winner today. And I hope you walk away, not just as a winner, but you walk away as an ambassador of the energy story of Singapore and spread the word on Singapore's energy story. Implement energy efficient ideas in your own homes, in your school, in your community. In fact, cajole, influence your friends, your family to do so as well. Now, I welcome the team, the three teams, Team Future Ray, and the second team, our Physics Society, and also Lightning Prodigies, to have a date with me on the 30th of October. You all must be wondering, 30th of October, I think by then O-levels should, hopefully is over. Join me for a while. There is going to be a dialogue session at the Youth at SIEW, SIEW. A lot of exciting things are happening on that day, 30th of October, to find out more about how we are all collectively working towards a low carbon energy future and how students like yourself can seize opportunities in a new energy landscape. I also want to encourage all of you to consider, even as you win a prize today, consider participating in this grand challenge next year. And again, I also would like you to consider a career in the energy sector, because I hear and I can feel your passion, even though we are two screens apart. I don't get to see you face to face. Under normal circumstances, I will be able to present the prize to you, give you a handshake. But even, although we are separated by two screens, I can feel your passion. And I hope you will seriously consider a future in the energy sector. Not just in EMA, but we have good companies in the energy sector creating interesting possibility in Singapore. Welcome you to consider opportunities and career in the energy sector where you can make a difference in a much bigger way. So on this note, I want to extend my heartiest congratulations to you. All the best for your exams, O-levels, and see you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Moss Loh, for that inspiring address. Now, to commemorate this inaugural event, we would now like to invite all students from the three winning teams for a group photo-taking session with Moss Loh, please. So everyone, please smile at the camera, get ready, listen to my cue. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, so we'll take one more photo. This time around, let's do a thumbs up. All right, so look at the camera, hold your smile, listen to my cue in 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Thank you, Moslow and the students. Congratulations once again to all the winners. With that, we have now come to the end of the SEGC Youth Award ceremony. We would like to express our heartfelt thanks to the students and teachers for joining the inaugural Singapore Energy Grand Challenge 2020. We are grateful for all the hard work that you have poured into this competition, and we also wish to encourage youth to continue to co-create and work together towards achieving an energy-efficient future for Singapore. We would also like to express our appreciation to our partners from Microsoft, IMDA, Singapore Polytechnic, and Empire Code for making this competition a reality. Thank you, Moslow, for gracing our event this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure to be your MC. Once again, congratulations to all our winners. We look forward to meeting you again virtually on 30th October morning at Youth at SU in Dialogue with Youth. I wish you all a pleasant day ahead. Thank you.